Let's say if you're at $100,000 mark and your aim is to use that to be able to get to the 7 figures, what would you do in that position?
So right now I would probably play the crypto markets as my highest leverage play. 100,000 to a million in a bull run is possible, but obviously advocating for 10x multiples in 12 months is pretty insane, even though it's doable. But I would be allocating just, I would say 30% of my portfolio to Bitcoin, maybe 20% to ETH, maybe 20% to TON. The open network is the new token that's been built on the Telegram ecosystem. And then probably the rest of the 30% sprinkled across altcoins, top altcoins like Solana, Avalanche, and just ride the bull market. After I ride the bull market, I'd probably cash out, which is kind of what I did last bull run, and then just put it into a high return yield fund that gives me 5, 6, 7% a year, and then wait for the next bull run to roll around. It might take you 2 to 3 cycles to get to that number. Obviously, the goal here is to not lose money. That's the first rule of trading. So you just don't lose money. If I tell you go buy a meme coin, then it's not the right play. The right play is for you to preserve that, because losing $100,000, if that's all the money you have, that's a lot of fucking hard work to get back. It's a lot of your first 100 grand. You got to respect them. So once you have that number, it's about growing it steadily. And once again, it goes back to the same principle. If you have cash flow, you're going to treat and interact with that 100 grand a lot differently. If that's your end all be all, and that's where you're going to make your money from, your principal from, it's one thing. But I swing trade. I'm not day trading. I don't pull my profits that day and pay for the bills. No, I'll pull money every single year, and that's kind of how I'll operate. So a little bit of a different perspective. I know some people make a living off of trading. That's great. I know people that make millions of dollars doing that. I personally swing trade, and I have my cash flow that comes in from my business operations and from my personal brand that allows me the opportunity to actually play long-term narratives.